Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So before to start a new tutorial about front end, so I will introduce to you again about what we done in the last video. So in the last video, we have done created example the server and two client connect via socket, web socket. So I got my app on my computer here, so I'm changing to server and run npm run dev. So server now will be start and listen on port 3000, and currently we have no people in the connection. What an open new tab in my terminal and just run and client one nodes rc src client one.yard. So and we got successful connect to the server, and in server we'll have checked i3 3 seconds, and there current a one people in the connection, and open new tab in my terminal and run node c client 2.yard. So now with two there are two people in the connection. Okay, so that is how WebSocket works. So today in this video, I'm going to show you how to use CSS and make a very basic front-end chat app. Cool. So in this video, we are not took any on server, so I'm going to stop everything on the server. All right, and stop it. Cool. So let's change to the root of project, and so open it in my Sublime text. So right now we only inside a chat application we have a server folder. That is the backend, and so let's create a new React frontend. So to create a new React frontend, I'm going to use a create a React app. Alright, this is very cool plugin from Facebook Official. So if you have not installed the create React app, so very basic and just very simple to just copy that command and run it in your terminal. So did that, but in my computer I did it, so I won't install it anymore. So to create a new React app, the simple to let's copy that command, and this is my app. So the React will automatically install dependency module, and it should be done. Okay, cool. So it's done. So now we need to start the React app. So let me change my app folder to my app to app and make it simple. So here we have two folders. Sorry, two folders. Just one is the app and one is the server. And the app now is the React front-end app. So change to app and start the app. Visit and run npm start to start React app. All right. Okay, we need to wait a moment. This React app is starting. Okay, cool. So in here is the first look of React app. So let's go to add RC and I want to remove just everything and delete all file. So after I delete all files, you should see the matrix error, and the same thing on our app. It crashed. Cool. So alright, so I'm going to create open new tab in my terminal, cd add rc, and inside it we have only index file. I'm create a new folder component. Cool. So took component. Alright, app.cs. Cool. So in our app.cs, so basic, I'm going to import React, right, component from React. So export default, alright, app, Ep2, alright, component. So if you don't want to import the component, right below here. So in this case, you have to do that. Cool. Once for as my usually I will import component, and now it's just a tenant component. So in a tenant component, we have a render function. It's basically return div, right? And we have a class name. Div is class name, for example, as app. Class name app wrapper. Cool. All right, and say hello world. And so we have a component app, and in that, so we need to remove this as well. Import app from, now it should be from component, sorry, just component, and app, component app, right? We don't need to include a Tantan.js, so this app only. Cool. And here we have a default and class app, so now it should work. Let's check out the console. Alright, export default. Alright, I'm missing class in our app. Import default class. Now it should work. Cool. So basic of create React app is very useful, and when you make change any in your application, and the React app will automatically refresh, and this, and also in our browser is automatically refresh as well. So so we have a simple hello world return in our React app. So so mostly in app.cs we keep it very basic, and so I'm going to use a new messenger. All right, so new messenger here. Now the app should crash because it's undefined. So in component, I'm going to create a new file. So to component, right, messenger.js. Cool. To component, right, so messenger.js. Right, so same thing, we can copy that, right? Copy that and change the class name to messenger, and it can component, and now here we just return div. Alright, so the basic I want to hello from messenger class, and here so we need to inside app.cs we can import messenger from, right, the app.cs and messenger in the same directory, so basically you can do messenger. Cool. And here, so now the messenger should work. So app refresh. Okay, so we got hello from Messenger class, and now we don't need to work anymore in our app.js. Just close it and work inside of cool. So right, so here is what I recommend to do. Right, create our add a C, create a new folder is a CSS, and inside CSS create a new file. All right, app.cscs and save that. All right, we're going to use a Sass. So we need to. All right, so it's here. All right, cd CSS, and I'm going to watch by Sass watch app.cscs. So if you didn't install Sass, visit sasslanguage.com and install it on our computer. Cool. So just follow document and install it. And I did install it on my Mac, so I don't need to reinstall it anymore. So now it's, and so you can see which one I made some change here. For example, margin 0 and padding 0, and the Sass will automatically compile the app.cscs to app.cscs extension. Now you should see it is automatically cool. So wow, so we need to import it to our messenger by import right css and app.cscs. So we can import it and directly in the index file. So now the index file is should like that. Cool. Alright, nothing return render. So check out return. Cool. Alright, so we got, and I'm going to make a text in our app. So for example, background blue. So in our app should have a blue background color. Cool. Right, and comment it. So in Messenger, I give it a new class name equal. Right. So alright, so Messenger app Messenger, and so in our app Messenger we decided it to have header. Give it div class name equal right header div, and give it some text header and copy that. Okay, so app header and main, main content. Cool. So let's see in our, so we have a header and main content. Cool. So inside the main content, I want to split in two columns. So div class name equal sidebar left. Right, left sidebar, and copy that sidebar right. All right, we give a text right sidebar and the class name equal right content. So content. Cool. Right, so we have a header and left sidebar and content. So here is a, let me introduce to you how to use a Flexbox, all right, to start our application. And let's copy the app messenger into our app CSS. right, body and HTML and height 100% and border bar, right? So it should be bar sizing, border bar, and mass, right? Padding 0. Okay, so class messenger. Inside messenger we have a header and main. So app messenger we gave it display flick, right? And we have in child we have a header and main. So header something and main something. Cool. So well, let me introduce a bit about Flexbox. So we have in wrapper is the app messenger. Our app messenger is display should be display flick. Right, save that. I need to save that. App messenger display flick. App messenger. Right, cool. So I give it some drawing class name app messenger. So now you should see header and main. Now it could display in one slide. So okay, so I'm going to give some background of the header and main, so we can easy to see. Right, so header I give it some background, for example red, and the main background equal green. Alright, so we can see it much better. Header, but I want to header and the main content it should be displayed as column. So in app messenger we can change it by flex direction equal column. Wow, now it should be better. Now you should see the header and main content now is at the column. Right, so in the main we have a left sidebar and content and right sidebar. I want to is display at the row. It's the same column in one line. So alright, in main sidebar left and content and sidebar right. So the main give it display at flick as well. And we have a child is equal left. Right, make sure left sidebar, right, copy that, sidebar left and sidebar right, give it something and we make change later. So now you should see in left sidebar and content and right sidebar. Okay, cool. So now we remove background of the main, and in the left sidebar I give it background equal right blue, right sidebar background right black. Right, so right now we have a left sidebar and content and right sidebar. And basically I want to main content should be full of width, and the left sidebar and right sidebar, and left sidebar about 200 pixels and right sidebar is about 300 pixels. So left sidebar give it a width, right, 200 pixels, and sidebar right give it width about 300 pixels. And right, cool. Now you should see the left sidebar now is bigger and right sidebar is bigger as well. Now inside of main we have a content, right, content. Now give a dot content class. So I give a flick row equal 1. Now you should see a message. Cool. So now you should see a content. All right, let me give a content background. Background, for example, green as well. Okay. So now you should see left sidebar and content. So I can resize it as well. Cool. But we can make optimate for the mobile later when it is. So it's great. Okay, cool. So left sidebar and content. So problem is how we give it the full width. So right. So in our messenger, I can do it by style equal something style, and we have a course style equal. Right, for example, I can give it width. Alright, some height equal 3 200 300. Okay, so now got deep style equal style in messenger. Alright, so we should see height equal 200 and main as well. So the main see that, so I want to give it height 100. Alright, cool. So now the height equal main equal same exactly was an app messenger. So what happened if we is 100? It doesn't work because Alright, so let's change it, for example 600 and should be. But 600 is a fixed, but when someone resize browser, for example, now you should see scroll, and that is what I don't want to do that. So how we do the wrapper is a height equal exactly a window or browser height. So right, so let me show you how we need to initialize class by contractor. Right, prop 14 minutes super prop. Right, so cool. So this state equal height window dot inner height. So now in here we can do cart height equal this state. So window dot inner height is exactly browser height. So now we got height and pass the height parameter to is here. So okay, so wait for the app refresh. Now you should see that. Cool. And what happened? I resize, and this should not work because the browser is resize. And now you should see when we resize browser, and we need to make change the height is a mask of browser when it resize. So basically we can do that by, and we have a component. All right, this mouse. All right, this is a React. All right, and we have another component wheel and mouse. So let me show you what is the two function component this mouse and component wheel and mouse console.log component and mouse, and copy that component this mouse. Okay, so now we see in our console. Yeah. Now you should see component this mouse and component and mouse. Let's see when we leave that component and refresh. Now you should see component. Alright, component this mouse, component wheel and mouse, component wheel unmark. Right, let's see. Okay, let's refresh. Component this. Okay, so let's copy and research something. Component view unmark. Right, exactly. Oh, cool. So cool. So we need to implement. So right, the first thing we need to do is on resize because this on resize does vary this and on resize function we need to console log right window is on resizing cool. And so in component dismount we set window dot add listener add even listener so on resize and this is exactly function on resize and when the component will unmark we remove this remove even listener cool so wow and log console window cool so now you should see in our browser and now we resize browser so now you should see a method it's a 20 method window is on resize and again we resize the browser okay so I resize my browser again now you should see the method and it's counting okay so when we detect the browser is on resize so we need to update of the height so basically we can do that very easy right is set state all right height equal window dot inner height cool and now when we resize the app should work okay so let's see now in we have app messenger with size height equal and now and then when we restart browser smaller now you should see the height is a carol as well okay so we don't see any more scroll bar in this app again restart it to bigger cool so the height is an update that's cool so that is how we get the full of screen in our component so header I want to give it fixed so I can give headers right header for example height equal 50 pixel right and this bigger and right so I don't want to give something that header we can be changed later so I will create a new file in our CSS file right variable dot add CSS right in our CSS variable now we do all right header height equal 50 pixel right so in our app.add that want to use this variable so import import variable and now we can replace header fixed 50 with $sign header height and it should be the same thing right import right variable add CSS okay like I did import import variable dot exit at something like that. If our problem is that we missing a comma in the last command, and we should not include attention exit at, so it should be cool. Now in header height, so we can get the same thing. Header height 150 pixel we config, right? And we can also do it later in. We can change it. For example, I want to change it to 100. So now, so we see our app is automatically updates. It's very easy. Cool. Okay, so we had the height and the main lab. Cool. So in our lab sidebar and menu, so the top of the header bar, I want to give it on the right sidebar. We have a name and the email profile. So let's give us something in our header. So we can do header. So we have a div last name equal lab. Let's copy that. Alright, just 2 column. Lab content and right. So in the content, so I can do by view it Ep2, right? Title. And lab, it can be an action, for example. Alright, a new, you can do button, right? For example, new methods. Let's look something like that. And this content, we take the title and just write right. And the alright, I can do by give it div class name equal user bar. User bar we have into trial, right? So the div class name equal profile image div, and let's add some image. Alright, equal and enter tag with empty and close that. Right, image. I want to give some image, so avatar. Right, so cool. And here is the image I want to give it as empty. So let's give it image, something like that. Or you can download this image. Right, download this image. Right, for example, I can download like avatar.png in download, and here, alright, image. Alright, enter tag should not here. Should be add rc. This show file. And user bar, image rc. Cool. And so we have image and name. So in here, the class name equal, alright, file name, for example. Cool. Right, this close tag for Ep2. Right, Ep2 should be close tag. Now it should see. Right, so we have a title and lab bar. So right, so in our header and lab and content and right, so header, now inside header we need to make right his header here. So we have a lab something, right, content something, and right something. So in the header we should display should be flag as well, flag, and flag direction to be round. And now you should see a title, and we have a title here, user bar, right, and content and left. So it's left side. I think we need to make it should equal left sidebar, and right we need to make this equal right sidebar. So let's give some variable in below left, right, first sidebar equal 200 pixel. Copy that, and second, okay, and right. So we do on left sidebar and right sidebar to 200, 300. And in our app now we have a left sidebar, a right sidebar, and here we rename it, should be right sidebar. Right, this to be dynamic. And in left sidebar we replace it left sidebar, left. I think it should be left sidebar width. All right, right, cool, should be right sidebar width, and change it in variables right sidebar width, left sidebar width. Right, cool. Right, so in our header and header left, let's check about header left. Should be same thing, we width equal, alright, left sidebar width, and right sidebar and width equal right sidebar width. Okay. And content, now flick around, should be 1. Now you should see it better. Title, alright, the main content, the content of the header exactly equal the content of the messenger, and the same thing. Right, so let me restart and user bar. Right, user bar, I want to display the name on the right and email as the name is the left and email on the right. So let's take a look at class name. Right, we have a user bar and profile name and profile image. So right dot user bar, and we have a profile name something and profile image something, and image should be width. For example, give it 30 pixel, height 30 pixel, and border radius should be 50%. Give it a border, and round, it's a round image. Now you should see in the round image. And the user bar, it should be display flag as well. Cool. Flag as well, and display flag. And now I want to the content of user bar should be aligned to right. So alright, simply we do by certify content should be flag n. Now you should see the image and the content now should be go to the right hand. Cool. So in header, right, header, so in user bar I want to give some padding right or padding top, and I give padding should be top equal 0 and left and right, for example 10 pixel. Now you should see it much better. Cool. And user bar I want to give is, for example, like height 50 or 50 pixel. Right, 50 pixel. Image as well. Give it like height 50 pixel. Alright, play. Oh, something it didn't work. Alright, an image width and height. Okay, so I think with image we can do by marking top. And we have a 30 pixel and the header equal 50, so should be 50, right? Something like that. And okay, so sorry, it should be 50 plus 30 and 2, and so it's equal 10 pixel. Alright, so that is how it works. Cool, so let's give it real class, a real CSS. So by user bar I want to light height should be 50, 50 it is exactly header height. And same thing, we have a profile and image should give is margin top. Margin top equal 10 pixel, right 0, bottom 0, and left 0. Cool. Now you should see it better. And so I think we should have a profile name. Profile name should be profile name. Profile name should be my padding, right? Should be 10 pixel. And we don't want to stick right. Cool. So that's how it works. And the title, and I want to give it right title. Let's see, message content Ep2. Right. So right content Ep2. Right. Give it like height 50 pixel. Alright, should be equal header height. And take a line center. Okay. Something happened right here. Right, I would think use padding 0 and margin 0. Right, cool. Alright, so in our app, I believe padding and margin 0. So now it should work. Cool. Refresh the app. So we have a title option, and the title, this can be app title and something when we pick a channel or group message and activate message, and we did exactly group message title and right side, and I want to list off all the people inside the current group message, and right sidebar is a list of group attribute, and it's a like channel item. And here at left sidebar I can give some button, for example add new method, and when we select something and we can delete something here. Cool. So now I'm going to remove all the border here, right? Remove all everything border here. So alright, so let's give it some right left header left and button. Alright, so I can do by button. Alright, button, so in our left, right here, header left, and so I want to give it some class name, for example, deep class name equal action. Right, the first action I want to give it just only send message. So action, so actions, give it right from July high. Okay, we done. I think we done this, and button. Like high should be header high. All right, give it here. All right, it's much better. And action, I want to give it some padding. Top 0, right and top bottom and 0, and right and left should be 10 pixels. Cool. So here we go, we get better. And now going to remove the background color of the background header equal red. Remove that, and background color of right the sidebar and left sidebar. Alright. So and the same, we have a group green should be on the main. So we still have a this color. I want to remove it as well. Right, background green. Where is the green? Alright, here I got it. Remove this. Cool. So I want to remove. And so in the right sidebar, I want to give it some border, and the header should be some border. Right. So I can do this, but give it some border color. Should be here, 0, 0. Right, this is border color. And here in our app, in header, I want to give it some bottom color. Bottom should be 1 pixel. So right, look like that. And border color. All right. So let's see. Header. Solid. Should be solid. I made a mistake. Solid. Cool. So we have some border here, and in right sidebar, I want to give the right sidebar the border left. So and right sidebar border left 1 pixel solid. Alright, solid and border color. Cool. Okay, so we have some border here. If you want to give it some padding as well, but I don't think we give it. And same thing for left sidebar, and I want to give left sidebar border right, and left sidebar and give it border right 1 pixel, and solid and border color variable we did in our variable. Right, so we have this look like better. And at the bottom, we have some inputs, and for this is for user can type in some method, and right here we have a send button. And the first thing we need to do is list up our methods. Cool. So as the next thing, we need to give something a color. I want to give flash color, a flash color picker, and pick some color for our project. Cool. Right. So I like this color as well, and I think we can use that color. All right, I want to pick, so let's copy that. Right, UI color, my flash color, flash UI color.com. I think I like this library. And here, this color I want to use for primary color. And let's pick that by copy, right? It's exactly copy. And So primary color equal. So we have a danger color, and danger color actually when we give a user some warning message. So danger color, I want to give all right, I like this color, copy that, and we need to copy, I like this color, and copy that, and here is the color I want to be body color, body color, right? So in outside body color, and so body tag color should be body color, and font size I want to give it default 13 pixel. Cool, let's close that. There's a color variable. Alright, we have a duplicate. Cool. So here we have a title, and cool. So I want to get some font by Google Font, Google Font, font.google.com, right? And we add some font. So we can search something font, right? You can use a Roboto, and also I like Open Sans, and here's my Open Sans in my favorite font. So let's customize it. We have it only and semi-bold. If you can use as many as here, but I recommend that what you need, because if we embed too many font size, your application will be heavy. So let's copy that URL and our app. So in here we can import Google Font easy, right, like that. And in the body, let's copy this. Alright, the font family, and see font size, font family should be right. Cool. So let's close that. Now in our application should have a font Open Sans font style. Cool. So the next thing we need to do is give some sample of the methods and scroll bar right, and the bottom should be a composer for user can write down the methods. Alright, so get back to app, and we have a main content. That's what exactly we want to do. So main content now I can do by div class name equal methods. Methods should be many methods, and first thing we add some class name equal methods and method item. Right, the methods item. Now a method item we have the first thing we need to do equal div and give some class name equal right for example lab, math name is lab, and math is content, right, don't give a content, and math is name equal math is lab, something like that, and math is body, or even we can do by should be user image, or math is image and math is body, or math is user image. Alright, math is body. Okay, so in the math is body, I want to give an example math of that. Okay, so let me show you how we can use the image in our React application. And last time I did downloads avatar.png. Let's copy avatar to something here in, let's create a new folder image and show path here, right? In new folder. Okay, so we copy that to outside and in chart up and add RC and image and path here a avatar file. And now we need to import or in our messenger. We can do by the top of import avatar. It's a default image from, should be outside component and image and avatar .png. Cool. So in here we can easily import here an avatar and in the matches user image, so we can do image short file should be avatar and give enter tag empty, right? And the message body, and we can do by hello there, right? Cool. So here we need to style something, right? Matches and matches. Matches body, we have a p tag, right? Hello there, and in the top we can give it something like Ep2 or Ep3, or if class name equal matches title, matches author, and here's the name of author. Say for example, alright, Mr. Tom say, and here like that, and down below we can do div class name equal matches, alright, text, right? Matches text and give it right temporary text message, right? Peter and hello there. Cool. So in here we are exactly what the matches. Tom and hello and say hello there. Cool. Right. So give it some matches. Sorry. So we have a matches and alright. So down below we can do our matches and matches. The matches should be display by flick, and flick direction should be column. Right, because with matches should be. So let me copy one more time. So we have a two matches and below there two, and so we have a two matches. And inside the matches we have a matches user image and matches body. So right, inside matches we have a display flag as well, and matches user image something, matches, right? Let's check in our matches user image and matches body. Right, in outside matches body we have a matches author and matches text and matches text. Right, so cool. So in user image and image, I want to give an image should be width and 30 tail height, tail picture, and border, and give it some border radius. Should be the radius should be 50%. Makes the border, makes the image should be round, and so now should see that. Cool. And so is the matches, right? Cool. It look like, and item matches, and give us some masking. the top and bottom should be 10, 20, and right and left 0. Cool. So to make the method separate and look better to see, or even I think it should be 15 pixel is good. Cool. And don't say hello there. Hello there. Cool. And method alter and method text. On the method text, for example, I want to give a background. Right. So background should be primary color. Primary color is exactly the color in our variable. It's a primary color. Cool. So right, let's see how it works. Right, so cool. Hello there. Hello there. And method text, I want to give it some padding. For example, padding 10 pixel. Much better. And give it some border radius 10 to see how it works. Right, I think 10 is enough. Now you should see and the avatar and if profile image and the body and text and body. So the method body. I want to give a method body should be padding left, should be 10 pixel, and image and the image and avatar and the method body should be separate. Cool. The term say and right, hello there, cool. Alright. And so even in the method we have a you say, and it's a method from you and to other the people. So for the so we can spread method right and left. So let me show you how to do that. So for example, for this Tom say that some order say the message to me, hello there, and right, let me change the message to I'm here, cool. So right, this is exactly the method from me, and from my method I want to give my method to the right. So let's give the method class name from me, and inside the method me, cool. So inside the method me, right. So we have a and me if method with class with me, so we can do flex. Alright, so justify content to flex and flex star equal to left, but so you can see that. So you say, oh right. So I think so. If the method from me is should on the left and someone should be here. So you say and I'm here, right? But you want to someone else, it should be flick to end. So give a default, and we have a should be flick direction should be row, and each match in flick direction should be conflict star. Sorry, certify content flick star, right? So here, if the method you say should be on the left and someone else says right here, and so I want to give a method separate. So basically we can do by method padding should be alright 10. Okay, so now you should see the method is the wrapper of all the methods and right. And so if my method is the border color, but someone else I don't want to give this a border color. So if someone else I want to give the method if the match is me, I want to give background primary color. And if someone else, I don't want to give a method, it should be body, for example, background is a body color. So, alright, I made a mistake. Background, matches text. Alright, someone else, I give it the body color. And so now you should see, and the color should be white. Color white. So sorry, color should be white. And this is someone else. And if the match is from me, so the usage, and if match is from me, so we have it dot match is body, and then match is text. Sorry, match is text. And the match is body and match is text now should be background, should be primary color, right? And so make sure the color here should be white as well. Cool. So it is how is the method with teaming a method. So let me wrap the method to an array. So for example, in here, I want to did alright. So I do this. Method should be an array of objects. Right, and here when component dismount, we make a new text function. For example, I want to this dot add text matrix add a message equal this add text matrix by this, and add text matrix when component dismount, and we call to the function this add text message, and add text matrix should be here, and we have a matrix from state. We can do this by cars matrix equal this state, and right, I think it should be let because I'm going to modify this variable by, so add a chat method. I want to first add new. I want to give some loop for let e equal 0, e less than right 100, e plus plus. And here the matrix cos new matrix equal, so we have alter, right, should be alter, right, so I'm going to use the AS6, so alter and should be I, and touch the matrix body should be ESC as well, body, the body of matrix, right, and here we have image, right, avatar should be avatar. We pass avatar from our import. So, and here we can do by matrix dot put new matrix, and right below we see the set state. We call update state equal matrix and new matrix. Cool. And here, right, I going to remove that. And here I want to give also alter as me equal is a me, and is a me we can do this by less is a me equal 4 if e 2 equal 0. Let is a me equal 2 with random. All right, I2 matches from me and I2 matches from other. Is a me. All right, cool. So right here, remove that. We don't need to add anymore. Class matches. Right. So we can do. All right. So we have a state and matches here. Matches. We loop through all matches by do this by very basic. Do matches dot map. Map will have a matches and index. Index key and right. Let's make sure I don't want to make any mistake of typing. Cool. So and here we can return cool. Right, we can have, so basically I want to get, all right, so I can do a console log matches. The first thing we need to console log matches. Right, you have a lot of matches here, and open console.log. All right, the method will have a key, and this is a warning from React app because we didn't pass some key. We should have a key equal index. It should be unique. And here with the arrow method we began. Okay, so the first thing, the method is empty, and when the component dismount, we call to a new method equal. Alright, so test, and we'll add two 100 from 0 to 100, and we have a 100 method in array. So now you can see, so our application is the problem because you had one scroll bar. This scroll bar, I don't want to add scroll bar this anymore. Just scroll bar inside of the method sender. So how I can do that? First thing we need to do is go get back to our app.add. See that we have a method and content, right? Should be, let's check our content, main and content, right? Main and content. Message like app messenger main. Right, so it's the main app messenger main. So we can do by overflow equal hidden. Now let's see how it's cool. The scroll bar is gone and no scroll bar anymore, and when we resize this and scroll bar is doesn't appear as well. It should work, but the problem if we have a 100 methods here and maybe more, but now you should see we need to implement scroll bar at here. So very basically we can do it by in our method we can do I overflow y equal auto. So now you should see free overflow y and give high 100. Cool. So now you should see scroll bar as well. So far so good. Oh, exactly. I think we can do a in cool. So right, we have a padding here and matches auto, or even we can do in directly in the main or content. Let's Right, so now you should see so much better, or even it's no matter what where you want, but we can put it on the matrix and overflow white equal automatically. Then automatically let's refresh and high 100. Cool. So here, and we can see, oh, and problem is I think we have a padding visual matrix padding right and padding 0. Cool. So I do padding, for example, here we do padding 0, and in content we can do by add some padding 10, right, much better, 40 pixel. Okay, so we can fit it later, but for now I think this should work. Well, so cool. So give height 100 and padding. Cool. And here we need to add some variable from our class. In our side we have isometric, we have author, body, and avatar, and me. Alright, so we can do Tom say, someone say equal, it should exactly alter. So matrix is a matrix with matrix map and give matrix does alter. Right, should not uppercase alter, and the matrix text should be exactly matrix dot body. And avatar now should be a matrix dot avatar. Right, so now you should see the matrix first author 0. Right, we have a duplicate bracket, so let's remove that. And here you can see, right, we have a matrix author 0 and 2, 1, and so on down to the 100. And we have a 2 matrices that's hiding. Well, so far so good. Yeah, cool. And so before we need to add some class, right, exactly matrix or me. So how we can do that? So I recommend to install a new product, new malware in Node.js in our app. Let's take in open new tab in terminal and change to app, cd app, right, and npm install stable class name and uses this malware. Okay, so after the malware install, you can easy to use it by so import class name from class name. Cool. Right, so here we can make a conditional by default it's a matrix. So by default should be class name. So default equal matrix, give a default matrix, and we now we check in conditional if matrix dot me, right, because when we add some conditional if matrix is the me true or false, if matrix dot me, when we add me class name is matrix dot me, right? So here we refresh the app. Now you should see, and add two matrix. We have a author 0 say and author 2 say. Oh, I don't think we need to author ID, right? Cool. So if you want to add 3 methods, we have a right, so something like that, and cool. And the method is a method from me. We say so. If method from me, I can make some conditional here by if methods dot me, and let's say you say, and all the way method to author. So here now you should see different you say and somebody say, right, like that. Cool. Alright, so this is how it works, and we can fix the scroll bar issue later, because now you should see we have 100 but we only see 98 methods, and some other is hiding below. Cool. So alright, so let's zooming a bit in our left sidebar. In left sidebar is exactly our channel, and we are subscribing. And the right sidebar is a member of activate methods, group methods. So cool. So alright, so I'm missing something. It's a bottom composer for a user method. User can say something and write down something here. Cool. So in the content methods, and right below the methods, I want to keep div class name equal messenger messenger input, right div. So messenger input for now, I can just give very basic. So very basic should be div class name equal text input div, and here below right class name and action. In action, we for now we can just leave an input and the footer, and we can do as more buttons such as like insert email, upload file, something like that. But for now, here we can do the button, right button, and should be send. And action or input are given text area. Right, something cool like that. Good. Place footer, go rise or the maths, and here we let text how it look. Alright, cool. Where it is, and we have a matrix. I think the main should not overflow equal rise up wrapper. Up messenger, I don't think it should overflow here. I think we the main. Right, so we have something happen right here. The crowbar is below here, and we have a main content. Right, so content, I think we can feel overflow hidden. Right. So we can fix something in our app CSS. So in app messenger, we don't give allow overflow hidden, and I give overflow hidden exactly in our content. Right, overflow content. Right, app messenger main and content. Cool. So go. I think we have to fix something because we have a scroll bar right here, and the matrix is the padding. Content main. Right, main and app content. Now you see the matrix. So display matrix. Okay, so I found a problem. We need to add some is an overflow hidden into our main. So alright, fix that fix row problem. So we fix problem and well overflow equal hidden. So now it should be fix issue of scroll bar. And here now refresh again. Now no more scroll bar again here. Alright, so and the matches, we don't need to add some padding because we have a margin. So and the matches here we can add matches by padding, right, margin top right bottom, right, like that. Cool. And here we need to theming for matches. Right, we don't need it high 100 anymore. Content display equal flex, and the matches. Right. So in the content we have a matches. Here is the messenger. We have a match input and content, main and content. Right, flex, and here we have a display flex, display equal flex and content and matches. And here we have arithmetic and matrix inputs, and now we have a display flex of the content. Now it's by default the matrix and the matrix input will be displayed on same column, same row, so we can display it by flex direction to be column. Now you should see it right. Now we have a send button and matrix. So the matrix, so now the matrix should be flex ground to be 1, and the matrix input. So the matrix input I want to give height equal 100 pixel. Alright, so now you should see one input height, or even I think it should be 50 pixel is enough. 50 enough, or let's give it is bigger. Right, 80. Alright, cool. And here matrix input we have 2 column. The first thing is take input and action. Right, in our method, take input something and action something. Right, take we have to display to flex as well, and flex direction should be row because we want to take input and action should be same thing as in the same row. So in our action we have a button. So and here we have a button and class name, for example, equal send. So with button dot send equal background color primary color. sorry, primary color, and color should be white, and border none, and text input, here we text area, we have a text area where, and right, so we have flex. Right, okay, so just like that, and here we have a send text area. Text area, or am I missing text area? Text. All right, something like that. And now you should see a text area right out method. And so in here, take input. We have a messenger input and text input. A messenger input and text input. And text input, I want to give it a full width, so flick around equal 1. So, or I'm sorry, should be in text input. So let me change flick around to 1. Now you should see, and inside of text area, and give it a width equal 100. Now you should see that send button will be on the side. Okay, cool. So give us some padding of the button, should be 7 pixels, right, top and bottom 7, and right, cool. Okay, so take area. Now should take input, should be flick around 1. Action, for example, I want to give it width 100. Alright. Oh, I don't want it. Can't keep it. And take area and give a border none. And width equal 100, and height should be 100. Okay, so here we have a typing something here, and give a padding should be 8 pixels. Like that. Okay, refresh. And here we have a, right, so cool. Write some methods here, and the send button. Cool. Right. So I want to give it input smaller to be 50. Right. So here we have a left is a message, and right is the send button. And the send button we can do by like height should be matches or message inputs. For example, give it TV, and now you should see the button equal same as, and so we should have a border here, the border top of the method inputs. So border top should be exactly border color, and we did in variable. All right. Okay, something. All right. So my missing one pixel. So let's now it should cool. All right. So not bad. And in the matrix. Right. So I equal matrix. I think we can fix the problem is later, but now it should work like that. Cool. And here is the math. Right. Sorry. In math is, and now in the left sidebar, I want to give something like a channel list. So in messenger file, let's take a look at sidebar. So here we can do We can create a new component to separate the file to make the file shortly, but in this case, we just give it here. So div class name equal channel, and here is channel, and we have a div class name equal channel. Right, to channel we have a left and right, div class name equal left, right, left and content, or left and channel, or even is user image channel, and here is the channel info. Channel info, so we have it Ep2 to some, for example, channel title, or it's exactly the name of, or by default Mr. Alexander, something like that, channel, and the lattice of matrix. Lattice of matrix, for example, hello there. Right, and here we have a same thing, image serve, right, avatar, keep and close image text. Right, so in sidebar lab and channel, so I can do this, sidebar lab and channel something and channel. So we can copy the channel to item, and we can see it much better. Inside channel we have a user image and channel info. So channel, okay, keep that user image. Inside channel we have a user image and channel info. So the user image, we have an image should be width about 30 pixel, height 30 pixel, border radius 50%, and channel info we have Ep2 something p something. So Ep2 I want to give a font size pixel, and font weight should be 600, and right, okay, this. So cool. Let's see how it works. Okay, so we see here, but I want to, the image profile should be aligned, should be in the same row with the channel info. So let's do it. Very in channel we need flex, and so in channel info, let's select rows 1, and user image should be width equal 30 pixel. And now you see here, right? Cool, much better. And channel info, I want to give some padding left. Alright, padding left should be 10 pixel, right? And separate from 10 pixel, or even just 8 pixel is enough, right? And give some border and a channel. Right, channel is exactly group matrix. Alright, so in channel and give a border bottom, so the border color, sorry, border color. And see, I might mistake one pixel solid. Right, so we can see much better, and give us some padding of a channel and channel info, padding top and padding bottom. And here we can do by padding top equal, top and bottom equal 8, and right left 0. Okay, so much better. Hello there. And so we can give a font p tag should be smaller, pixel, right, much better. Cool. Alright, so here is exactly the group method. When we click here, click in left side, and the activate group chat will be displayed all the methods on current select list, select group chat. And right here, I want to give the group chat info is exactly the member inside this group chat. So wow, so right sidebar, and so we can give the right sidebar should be right sidebar here. Div class name equal member is a member in within a current select group chat. So member, we have a member, single member, profile, member. Alright. So the member, and we have the same thing. And group chat, so we have a user image and member info. And div class name equal member info. Div. And here, the member, we have a set Ep2 to, for example, right, the member should be name, full name, and for example can do by p tag, and date time with Jonas as something like something like 3 days ago, or something like that. Cool. So let's copy a new member. Well, I think we have some problem with deep tag. Okay, so cool. Div class name equal member. Alright, we didn't close tag right here, so member. Okay, so let's copy that. Right, so member, right, so and here we give a name, for example, let's say there, right, John, same thing 3 days ago. Cool, so we need to theming a member class name, the member, and we have a member. Inside the member we have a user image, and user image we have a member info a2 p, right, something. So member user image, cool. So member we have a display should be flick, and the member in a flick route should be 1, and user image width 30 pixel, height 30 pixel, and border radius should be 50, same thing here. And alright, so it should be moved to image tag, and here we with 30 pixel. Member info, it tag font size to be 14, and p tag should be font size to be 12 pixel. Cool. Alright, so as a member info, we member we have a border. So border, let's copy that, right, border, and member info give padding left 8 pixel. Cool. And alright, so it's a member, I think we padding both left and right, so now much better. And inside member inside methods that we have a member. We can do by div class name equal title. Title, for example, member. Or even Ep2. I think Ep2 is cool. Ep2 tag member. So we have a member and Ep2.title. So Ep2.title font size should be 6, font weight equals 600, and take a line center. Now it should have a member. Oh, I don't want to give should be taken time left. Cool. Member and color but darker, right? Cool. Member list, and here we have journal class, right sidebar and title. So right sidebar and title right here, and title dot title, and we should be padding 10 pixel. Right, cool, much better. Right, I think that is enough here. And here is a group list of all group, and here is the member or the member inside within group. Okay, let's verify something. If I miss something, okay, cool. I think this is enough, and so we will connect the front end to the back end using WebSocket and real-time touch send methods and receive methods in the next video. Okay, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye for now.